On today's episode of The Dialogue, we shed light on a heartbreaking story, that of Elizabeth Ochanya, an 8-year-old girl who suffered sexual abuse from the hands of those who were supposed to protect her. Her voice went unheard, her cries ignored until it was too late. Today, we are not just talking about Ochanya, we are talking about every girl child who suffers in silence. It is time we speak up, demand justice, and protect the vulnerable. I'm EJY and I'm here with Asante, Priceless Jewel N.
OP.
Space me.
Guys, you are welcome you are welcome to this
Thank
episode.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me say
Um,
all the both know they won't pick you. Why?
I shock you. And I'm my boyfriend. Today I'm a bit sad. Okay, sorry for delaying you guys. And
Our
thank you.
condolences.
Two.
She's sad.
She's sad.
So I would want to enlighten my audience about the Ochanya's story. She was just 8 years when she moved from her mother's place to her aunties to continue her education since they were I think
Having
they,
access to education in
they were
there.
they were not having access to
Yeah.
education
So not
at
that
her
her
village.
parents were dead. I
No,
thought her
they
parents-
weren't. No.
Okay.
They were alive.
They were alive, but due to poverty and lack of
Quality
infrastructure
education.
and quality education,
Okay.
she has to move to their
City.
sister,
Okay.
to her mother's sister, which is her
Okay.
auntie. And unfortunately for her, at the age of, she actually moved when she was 5, and from the age of 8 to 13 years, the cousin started having sex with her through her anus and
Oh.
Inner sex, right? Wow.
and when her lady cousin find out, she reported the issue to their father. Instead of the father to protect the girl and do something about the issue, he also decided to join her.
Wow.
And unfortunately for her, she didn't make it. She died at the age of 13. So it is heartbreaking. It is sad.
Really.
Assuming she's your daughter, your cousin, your niece, or a friend. It's such a heartbreaking
I could have
story.
killed a lot.
So Nigerians, we are sorry. You people have to go through this, and I pray justice is being served. In the next 1 week or two, at least 2 weeks, there should be justice. So let's proceed with our questions. Okay. You're welcome back again.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'm
so-
sad. I'm actually sad. I'm sad. The story.
Priceless Jewel.
Right.
Why do you think she didn't report when it started? Is it because she was enjoying it or what?
I don't think she was enjoying it, but one, maybe she was scared. Two, they have threatened her. Three, two could be normally when you're having like sexual abuse, it gets a time you become used to it, so you feel like it's part of you. So maybe she just doesn't know what to say, so she just became used to it, and she didn't have anyone to report to. She doesn't have the location to go back to the village to go and tell her parents, or she doesn't have any family member to even call on. So I think that's the main reason why she couldn't cry out to anybody.
Okay. Thank you, Asante. Why do you think she didn't report it when it started? Or
Okay,
you
so
get a question, right?
yeah, I got it. So from what Priceless is saying, I think that I side with her because anyone who has been in a situation of not staying with their parents will understand whatever Ochanya went through. You see, when you are living with guardians or like people other than your parents, there are a lot of things they do to you. You can't confide in anyone or tell them. It's not happening to only girls, it's happening to boys. But now we are talking about Ochanya because where it has ended here, no, it's like a room of no return. She's not coming
Yeah.
back. She's gone. So it's not like she was enjoying it. She cannot be enjoying such trauma. Maybe she was traumatized. The psychological effect it's having on her, no, will not even
To
to
talk
tell
out.
anybody. And at the same time, she was a young girl. She is too young to even talk about it to anyone. And the fear of telling someone about it. Nyebeka Chen say, Uchantro, you are lying. They can even tell her that she's lying because nothing has happened to her.
Yeah.
Nti, all these things no can play a role. Nti ebia, on control bia. And those are obe catch no are the ones doing it. So why not obe catch no? So I don't think Zena she was enjoying it. But
Okay,
out of
thank
these
you.
things.
But have you guys also heard the story of Ransford also?
No.
He's a Ghanaian footballer. Ni coach ni nada from
Yeah,
Nitsawama.
I've heard that story.
I heard it
Some time
today.
ago,
Like
yeah.
I
Oh,
was.
it's a
No, it's
very
like
Yes,
long.
it's a
two,
very
three
long.
years.
No.
No,
It
not
started. It
really.
started. I think March, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This
Yes.
year, is it this
Yes,
year?
just this early. Yeah, early this
So yes,
year.
our story, Nana.
It started this year, and today I was just scrolling on my TikTok, and I realized the guy passed on
Oh,
last night or
so he has
something like
passed
that.
on.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
So
cause
we are seeking justice from him too. So justice for Ransford also. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question. Um, OP. So during the times or the years the abuse was going on, no family member visited to figure out the girl wasn't okay until it escalated. Oh,
okay. So like, at least I feel like the old born, knows how to manipulate things and all of that. Maybe one or two family members might visit or any other stuff, but to some extent they can protect the bonena or
our
mood,
mom, you know.
yeah, they can force the girl to pretend to be okay,
Okay.
even though she's not
No,
okay,
it's okay.
depending on what they will take. Maybe family members will come in and out. The girl won't be okay, but obe fake smiles. I'm sure one or two people have passed through these situations before where deep down you are not okay. But say if you report family member no bar, she will go. After they are gone,
You
in
come
common
back to
in
your
common no. Maybe you'll be beaten, you'll be abused, or maybe you'll be denied one or two things you are getting access to. So maybe
okay.
you also have to go with the flow. Yes,
Okay.
or a basre, pretend you are okay. So maybe they've come around and all of that, but they didn't notice because they were covering Bonina and
No more
Omodina.
units.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Priceless jewel. So during the times or the years the abuse was going on, no family member visited to figure out the girl wasn't okay until it escalated.
We were not there, so I couldn't really speak, but I would say that maybe one, because they didn't have much resources, the parent thought she was okay. And maybe once in a while they call the auntie to find out how is my daughter doing, how is the family? And they're like, okay, she's fine, she's okay. So they didn't take it to heart. And no one imagined or thought of it that something of this could happen to her. So they relaxed. And because they had other things taken care of, they felt like that place is the best for her. So they never asked her any question or maybe say, okay, let me talk to my daughter. Nothing of that sort went
Okay.
on.
I want to add more to what you and OP said. Okay, so I read something about it. I guess she was sent to the hospital a couple of times, and
By who? Is it the
by
same
the
auntie?
auntie, yeah,
Okay.
by the auntie, and the most amazing part of it is, should I say amazing or
So
heartbreaking part?
means the whole time the auntie knew that.
The auntie, the no, when she started falling ill, they sent her to the hospital. That's when they realized the
How
husband
serious
and the
the
child
son
has been sleeping with the girl, but she was protecting the family.
Of course, she can't voice out. Even me,
She
self,
was
I'll protect
protecting the
family.
family. So due to that, she has to hide the
the whole
scan, the
issue.
reports, the papers of her. Okay, until she couldn't take it anymore, then she sent her back to her parents. So she has the scan, the results, and everything.
Yeah.
But she couldn't tell the sister that this is what the daughter is going through, or she's going through this illness or something like of anything of that sort. She just hid the results from the mother, and she sends the girl to her parents. So that is where
Also,
the
she took the girl back when she realized.
when things escalated, like when she couldn't take it any longer, because at a point she felt, I say, she will not make it. You get it? So she has to send
Onkono
the
Kofioko.
exactly. So she sends the girl to her parents, and
Wow.
that's where she died.
That's
Okay,
some kind of wickedness.
wickedness. You get it? So Asante,
Yeah.
please.
So what I want to say is, you see, normally, if you've been in a position whereby you've had the chance to live where your parents are to stay with someone
Yeah,
else, you realize that most of the times, no, parents, no, they have some kind of trust to be in those you are going
that's right.
to the extent say they feel say in the African setting they feel like me fresh from me bana, she's going to miss me. Nani
Yeah.
nka baby or no,
Oh,
she's not going
Yeah,
to
Very
like
African.
she's
true.
not going to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
okay staying there. You get it?
Kofi,
And the
So
guardians will
normally,
even feel say
yeah.
like
So
she's checking up too
normally
much.
they don't visit.
Yeah, man.
Normally
Yeah.
on a normal day they don't visit. If Omo Adwin say when they visit frequently, then it's like I say, who to say yeah, share
Yeah,
obani
sure,
we
Bunny,
and I
yeah.
say then.
Yeah.
So
So it's like I say Ochanya case, even if they visited him, but they are not going to ask about stuffs like that. You
Okay.
get
Pano
it? They
Omo
are not going to.
Filio.
No. They are not going to ask about. Say, no. The school is if they call, my men and Kasa, Ochanya is not having a phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your mom is on the phone.
It's the
Your auntie
same.
is with you. Talk to mommy. I want to go catch your mommy say they are doing this to
No,
me.
no,
You
no,
can't
no,
even
no.
say
Now I
it.
want him to be a
What
man.
you get it? Did he say in Piemba outer? There is no way the
There's no
family is
way.
going to
Yeah.
find out, and it's very bad.
Yeah, man.
If you're a parent, now say due to one or two reasons, binti or bantiments now in China, and you have to, and I say you are to take her to or him or her to or any of
A
your
better place.
relatives. Now say on Shana, you should be checking up all the time because
Yes.
some of the kids are going through hell. Some of us, we can. There are a lot of stories,
And
and your China. Some of them grow up to become very wicked in
yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
If
yeah, yeah.
if
Failure and all
Ochanya
No
had
this.
love.
survived this thing,
Mm.
Obi knew how she was going to come up
Yeah,
to,
no
to
love.
be.
Ondo
Because
bia.
it's very
So
bad.
yeah,
It's
Ashawe Jumaka, you would think she's a bad girl, but not knowing say because of this
you
abuse,
get it.
she's used to it.
Wasro.
So Phyllis say
Yeah.
guy will
It's
is now
so
not
sad.
okay.
It's so sad,
So she
Charlie.
keep
This
on moving
story.
from one place to another.
So
Thank
sad,
you,
Charlie.
thank you, thank you. So, Priceless Jewel, this question goes to you, okay? So, are
Okay.
the police right for releasing the man because, according to them, the result contradicts, even though the girl gave out the full story before she died?
One, they were not, but they deal with laws. So if, for instance, it's a school, this time is for math teacher have to come in. The science teacher can come in unless maybe they swap or they change. So if the law says maybe it has to come with it's a rape case, they have brought the man, then they could go ahead and they maybe jail him. But there was no case like that. So maybe the report they brought didn't go with the law. So they had no choice. And if the man had money, had a lawyer, they would speak on his behalf. So even though it wasn't right, but because of lack of too much evidence, they have to release him based on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah, yeah.
Asante. Oh,
So
we move you to Obi.
we little bit,
Obi, would
little
you
bit.
like to say something about it?
Yeah. So I feel like on one side, you can say the police are right because from what we are reading, they are saying the stories contradict, and the law is very serious when it comes to
Such cases.
contradiction.
Yeah.
If you are saying Y, it should be Y.
Why?
If you are saying X, it should be X. You shouldn't say this and later come and say
Say
this.
this.
It means you don't have a case. So if they are saying the story contradicts, they may be right. But you've heard the poor girl. You've heard from the poor girl. I'm not sure an 8-year-old girl can lie to
Can
the
frame
extent
up story, can
like
forge,
nyansa bɛn
because
no.
this even if she has to forge, Kampa, Then put a band team and
she
afford
can't
Yes,
the
this
like
because
story.
uh-huh.
And
you
then
She's
you
too young for
notice.
that.
the
So
doctor's
No, okay, so
report
at
as
the time
well.
she spoke, she wasn't 8 years, okay? At the time she spoke, she was 13.
she was
And
no,
so she
but come
was
on,
grown at least.
bro.
She suffered 5 good years from 8 to 8.
Yeah, so
Charlie,
you could
Charlie,
see say
Charlie.
13-year-old
She
girl
has been
intro
through
intro
hell.
ben ya no cha. Ska ben ya na dia man for just story.
And
So
But they could have also done a test. They could have brought in a doctor to the
they
place.
did
no,
no, but
the
my
test is what was contradicting. Say it is scale rim.
and I made
The
sure
man go
say
pushing money.
And I said, yeah, no, they did it themselves and brought it. So if the police were doubting, they would have maybe brought in a doctor
I
like
think
they
no,
need
at
to
that
do
time
it.
she was
Also,
there.
she was already gone.
Yeah,
But
so-
but then they have a result, they have reports, scans and all that.
I think
Where are those reports? I guess by this time they'll match Shana BB because
Yeah.
this is
from
the
the
reports they are
story-
saying it contradicts. No, say maybe this one is saying maybe I'm just making an example. Maybe this one is saying it's kidney. This one is saying it's liver. This one,
Yeah.
you see, NCC so
How sure
so
are
they,
we?
they they can't use it. But what I'm saying is
they could
an
have used the
8-year-old girl like obviously they can't draw, and you could see evidence. So you could see on her. Say at a point or pampers near the other. Evidence is showing say no, the girl is suffering. So come on. At least at times say only evidence at times only evidence the public it will be if you don't have enough evidence stories are what around you can fish out the truth. And at times the public never can be brave, you know. The whole public can't lie. Scaben not remember the whole public on Baby Chandro. We are all saying say Ochanya justice for her. It's just na momo say muni concrete evidence no, at times you listen to the public, then you more balance it, then you make sense out of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Okay, so what I want to know is it seems you know a lot about the story. So what I want to know is time the auntie returned her back to the village now, they realize that she's going through this kind of illness, you know. Were they like able to report it to the police at that time?
No, I didn't
Okay.
hear
So
any of that.
from what the police is trying to do, it seems whatever Ochanya said, no, like mouth of the like word of the man,
The mouth, yeah.
or kind. But they never pen it
penned
down as a report.
Yeah, I'm on sure.
As I said, it's like
yeah.
you see what someone
Maybe the
sometimes
police didn't hear it from
because
the
there were a
girl's
lot
mouth.
of press
yeah
granting
coming
interviews.
Yeah, you get
and
point.
all
they
that.
want
So
their
they
piece.
should have
You
used,
see,
yeah.
no, they
Or
are not
maybe-
going to report it for you.
Maybe they could have recorded her or something.
They recorded.
The
because
recording won't
that-
do anything.
Okay, AI or
You see, not even
no, not
if you
AI.
put all those things aside, Ochanya is the victim. You get it? Or relative. She is a child or relatives. If you guys know she is going through this, you can equally take her to the police station or you can bring in the police to report her case.
Yeah.
But you see, they just thought, say, oh, one of
be
those
okay.
things. I said they are using that thing to chase a cloud.
shit.
Let me put it in that way.
What's
I
going
said, FSS, something like that is happening. But it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. And police know right now they are trying to make it a foolish case, and they've made it a foolish case.
No, this one it shouldn't be
Yeah,
a foolish case.
you see
No,
how
this one,
things are going.
This one shouldn't be a foolish case.
Yeah.
But one thing I've come to realize is, say, family is family. Oh, yen kokan wofie. Oh, yen say, and also say baby. You get it? If the parent had reported it when Ochanya,
You see,
that very moment, now I'm finding out if the parents had reported it, it wouldn't have gone to that extent, okay? The extent that Ombe release, Akrane release, they are working freely.
No,
And it doesn't end with Ochanya. It goes because since they are not in the jail, they are working freely, they could equally do it to someone else. And it goes on like that. You get it? So I feel if the parents had reported earlier, something could have been done about it. But now
but parents also almost across they are in the
That's the
village.
thing,
and I may try, and I may
Like,
say,
at times-
because protect, say they want to protect their family. Oh, me sister, they were born me pound.
No, I'm not sure.
But
Your
no.
girl child has been abused.
No,
They didn't have the resources.
No,
To this
it is
extent.
true.
Resources
Have
to
you
even
seen
reach
the
the police
parents?
station.
They were in the like typical village. Oh,
Yeah.
moving to the next question. Okay, it goes to you, Asante.
okay.
So it seems stop child abuse campaign has been in existence for long, but it looks like nothing is changing, and it is even worse, especially in our homes. Not only girls, but male children are also victims, abused by aunties and stepmom. So I ask, who is not doing their job right?
This one, you see, despite the fact that we keep on preaching against child abuse and all that, just recently, Kobiche was leading a campaign, Boys Lives Matter.
Yes,
You
yes,
see,
yes.
you can hear some of the
And
stories of these young kids. They are
Gabby,
like they are
I
being,
cried.
they are sleeping like old women are sleeping with them. They are abusing them left,
Hey,
right, center. So I don't know who is not doing his or her job well. But I feel like what will really help is every parent or like
Guardian.
every parent or guardian should create an atmosphere whereby going to them to talk to them about such abuses, will be very easy, because we live in a society whereby akwalaa ntumi ne ne parent ndi nkɔmɔ on to some
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Boundaries no dɔɔso too much. You get it? So it's very bad. The campaign in the ɛbɛkɔ so, but if you are not careful, nothing will happen.
Okay,
Yeah.
OP, what's your take on that?
I feel like since we've always campaigned, like structures should be put in place
Okay.
to ensure say these things are being reduced. Because in Abrofono, they can just come and pick your child from you if they realize the child is not
Being
having
abused
the
or- yeah.
having the treatment now she's supposed to he or she's supposed to have. Yeah, they can just come and pick the child. Normally, a comma will be they feel like they can take care of them very well. I feel like if one or two things are being done, it will send a signal to our homes.
Okay.
Say this is what we are supposed to do, because if we more any down because a crying papa who are on China, like they just treat them anyhow. Are there any say the moment someone you cry,
No more,
then they
yeah.
are doing simply because only baby are called.
Okay.
But if I feel like if the structures are working, if one or two people are being arrested, you will say, oh, abuse your crana. Time akra also the school. Now man they are here. If you are being arrested, if you are paying a fine for all those things, I feel like you're very realizing when we come to our senses and we start putting things in place, because never be why I need that.
That's a
Yeah.
good answer. Okay, so Priceless, what's your opinion?
I also think that even though we do a lot of campaigns, there should be, let's say, every town should have let's say a place or people that when you do the complaints with them, they can now take it to the head office. Because if, let's say, there are small towns that they don't have people that they complain to or they send a report to, it will become maybe unless the media. So what if the media doesn't get to that town early? The person will maybe hurt, something to go wrong. And it's not only about the home abuse, even in schools, there are teachers who abuse kids. So parents also have that kind of love or time that they play with their kids. What went on in school today, tell me. And if the child says something, don't get angry, maybe scold the child, but rather talk to your child with some care, some love, and make the child feel comfortable with you. Then in that case, the child can relate with you, the mother or the father, and then tell you everything that goes on in his or her life. Because there are some things I can even discuss with my brother, and you say to me say privacy, but I feel free talking with him, and he doesn't judge me, and we flow normal. So in that case, there's nothing that maybe I can say I'm hiding from him. He knows everything. So if there's anything worse, he could come into the picture. But if you make it too serious and the child are even scared of their own parents, then in this case, there'll be no way that the child can cry out to anybody for help.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So our last question, then we bring this podcast to an end. OP, do you think if it were to be the white man's land, matters will escalate to this point?
No, I don't think so. Now, Brony no ane mama ne papa kora one man aduane na anso no kora. She's looking for the nearest police station to go and report. How much more?
Rape.
Oh, come on.
So that the above there is true. They can ouch.
Come on. Like a quarter that it won't even get like in our own yakwan enter. The moment the cousin makes attempt And you know that these kids, they are clever. They teach them one or two things growing up. And before be the 8, onim the basic onim say oh me say yeah. Maybe the 8-year girl in Nigerian didn't know say maybe say na kwa no person yeme. Say minia ebia he's just on open massem. But Bronia no say like who say the moment Bronia Kran, if you go close to her in some funny way, she knows that no, I can't be coming. But 8-year-old girl, Nigerian, Onimbo says she's supposed to go to the police station. So you understand? So I feel like if it's a Bronia, like it won't get to this point. Oh, in Kabaya now I'm going somewhere.
But when him say, I think say the African parents should take this upon themselves. Like when your child is growing, especially with a girl child, when she's growing up, you have to teach her some 1 or 2 steps.
Yeah, that's what we are not doing.
When I was in class 5, I can't remember. My mom told me that if a guy touches you, you get pregnant. Not funny way. Or
Just a touch.
say
Oh, no, so mommy, or more 3 more heading.
no, come on.
Is good,
But
my mom said you go to Hellfire and then they never meet him. Come see, I'll go to Hellfire.
me was going na be ma so me mu say pe. Minim say I'll get say you said you want to be a journalist. You said you want to be a lawyer. If a man touches you, if a guy touches you like this, you get pregnant. So if you don't know and you touch me like this, I'm going to tell my mom because I'll get pregnant.
Yeah, that was.
It got to a point like I cried. I was feeling like I was so scared that I would tell mommy that someone touched me and I'm pregnant. Mommy asked me why you are so quiet. I told her that I'm pregnant. I was so pregnant. Like how someone touched me. I'm not serious. Answer. What did me go through? Say if someone kiss you, if someone touch you, or so no for, or so her, any say. Me growing up in a minim son money in so time I make some feel say this time is good for me to have sex. You get it? So me minim.
Before you had sex.
So. Massa. So. Sabi ne mame antre no sa de no
I'm ferry cry.
Enya se ferry in na priceless jewel e ka say if ye to me etchi no can say it to me
bring them closer to you. Free talk with the kids.
If we are able to
bring the children closer,
relate to our children, especially the girl child, like how I say ye penny, ye down for ye way,
be the friend.
You get it. I think things won't go to that extent. You get it. So that's my contribution. Did you talk?
No, with the white man's land. No.
We didn't talk.
I think I'm the only one who spoke.
You're the only one. Okay, so sweetheart.
Okay,
Say something about
so in the white man's land, no false accusation cried Uber Dembe 35 years later, and son, we realize, you didn't do it. So
far as the girl child is involved,
so far as the girl child is, and one thing I would like to say is Ghana security agents, they are scary.
what are you saying?
Yeah, man.
They are scary.
Yeah, man.
When you go to the Western world, the police is like a friend to the kids.
Yeah.
But Hano Kwabrani bed dress share no kids are even afraid to get closer to them. And we have parents or Maya or Madea, then they will organize military men to punish the child.
Yeah, man.
Akolabi saying when someone is abusing him or her, do you think Obenya Akugudra ko report to the police? Never. So as OP said earlier, the system, the structures putting in place for Western world, it's working. It's working perfectly. We live in Ghana whereby our Ministry of Children and Gender Protection, they are just squandering like taxpayers' money. Keke. You get it? So if the structures are really working it will stop. Police just be open. Now call anti-member when hey, no matter your police, it goes nowhere. You get it? So they are too scary. Me start from infants. Me show police are the any. Me who in a minina me uzo amu paying. So this year me show. You get it? So it's
police new face.
Amu na trade you. This amu na trade. I'm crypto share now. I want crypto. I bet me to boot in passion.
Thank you.
I'm done.
Priceless jewel, please do.
Now the hand we if you remember ya mention me. I give you a grown wife.
The police
Oh,
is
no,
your
no,
friend.
no, no,
The police has to be your friend. This is
Hey.
saying that the police is your friend.
Hey, my friend, you are not my friend.
You are my
Yeah,
friend.
you're not my friend, my friend.
You're not my friend, my friend.
So it's
But in
like
a white
that. That's
man's
just
land,
by the way.
most of the places, if you pass here, there's a station. If you pass here, maybe there's a children's home. If you pass here, there are people you could talk to, and they have friends that when they talk to them, either the friend's mother is doing something, so it's easier to communicate with them. But when it comes to us, it becomes difficult. But it's no say, oh, you mistake, oh, mommy, I'm boa. Obu for kefini fit me go. But now, if you tell someone's child, they're like, hey, meba,
Hey,
why
who
you
be ba?
in your case? But in a white man's land, no way. And then that place, they relate to their kids very well. They play with their children, they talk with them. So in that case, they're able to relate very, very well. So I don't think in a white man's land, though, this thing could go on.
Okay. Thank you all for contributing to Ochanya's story.
But justice for Ochanya. Mungo papa no.
Oh, OP. Anytime I made them, I read the uncle.
Opens a thorn in your flesh. Continue.
Okay. So Ochanya's story is a reminder that silence is deadly and justice delayed is justice denied. Let's speak up. Let's not wait for another life to be lost. Speak up, Africa. Speak up, Nigeria. And we seek justice for Ochanya. Justice for Ochanya. Justice for Ochanya. Justice for Ochanya. Okay, so thank you for joining
Stop
us.
child abuse.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, and share to your friends, and kindly share your thoughts. Or if you've been through this situation, you can share it in the comment section. Until then, see you next time.
Mungo fresh sip free juice.
Okay, thank you all, and please do not forget to buy from us. Okay, fresh sip free juice. You can contact us on 055 9401764. Not just fresh sip, but we sell
Fresh
meat pie.
bites.
Exactly, fresh pie,
Fresh tomatoes.
fresh plantain chips. Okay, until then, see you. Bye, and thank you for always joining us.
Yapon.